Okay, let's see how that works out. Because I literally had to redo all my stuff. Let's turn that up a little bit. Well, come on. Well, I suppose while I'm waiting. Okay, well, as far as I could tell, it seems like it's okay, so... My life is kind of shady. Why is he still breathing? Pick up a reason to piss me off and we're done! Shut up! And to find out it's a fucked up! Why didn't you tell me before? I love this song. Alright, well... There's Discord. For some reason I couldn't find it, like it moved. Although then again, my phone's been being dumb lately, so let's see. Okay... Go. Oh yeah, it also might fucking help if I were to actually get up off my ass and... There. Fucking connect to the internet. Now I'm home. I have fucking Wi-Fi. Jesus Christ. Okay, let's move that over to there. Let's do it over to there. Let's do that over to there. Okay. Alright, and all that shit is pretty much set and ready to go. Okay. And I would say I need to worry, but it's fucking 11 o'clock. I'm no longer on call, so I don't have to worry about my coworker being a dipshit. Because I like the guy. He's a good dude, but holy fuck, is he an idiot. The man feels like he doesn't have enough skills or training or know-how in order to run a cash register. And while I completely understand that, because if you've never ran a register before, 5 days of training is not really a whole hell of a lot. Oh yeah, don't target the area. So basically don't use any spookular moves. Okay, that's fine. Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna hold on to that. Air render. Juggler's 83. Yeah, let's take out this fucking juggler. He's gonna be the biggest pain in my ass. Get slapped. Oh, or don't. It all goes away. Here's the rain coming down the wind. And my voice inside, walking down the street alone at night. No one else inside. I wish you were here with me right now. It would be a every time. It's like being buried alive. You're alone until you die. There we go. Well, at least you're fucking ballsy. I'll give you that. Normally, your ass runs the fuck away and hides in a goddamn corner until it pisses me off and I just say fuck it and waste all my spookular moves. Shit! But, yeah! Fortitude is hard for me to do. What's hard for me to face? Boredom is easily confused with something I can't replace. Wish I had the power to replace something I can't change. Cause when I think of you, it all goes away. And I know, I sing like an amputee. Can't hold a note and I can't carry a tune. But again, it's been a fucking day. It's my goddamn day off. And yet, I was still stuck the fuck at work. So, I need some relaxation. Hence why we're playing this. Ooh, he did learn Fira. Good. Go with that. And go with that. Did you learn Air yet? No, you don't know Air Blast. Did you learn Worm Tamer? My man. Fandom with Reploid Bill. Oh goody, the Discord. Who says what in Discord, I says. Gornio, we're close, my friends, to the Grand 100. Ah, the Grand 100. Okay. Oh, fuck. I forgot what I was doing here. Alright, so now I know Worm Tamer, let's do Worm Killer. And that's everybody. Let's go to the item list and sort, just to be on the safety side. Alright, to Sprom, to the pub, rumors, any rumors? Some ruins have been found, okay, which should give me another mission. Well, Pete, you're up. I'll see you in a fucking hour. Retrieve the males. Stop them by any means necessary. Agado. What up, man? I just saw your Discord message. One more time. Really? Fucking nobody? Oh, right, because I should probably have a time mage by now. Shit. Brunhart, get on it. It's 15 days, I'll live. Wild River. I am fucking amazed at you guys. Not a single fucking solitary one of you knows how to do anything. I don't have it either, do I? Yeah. Crusade I can't do, because I need Zodiac Ores. Pirates Ahoy. Coast Metal. It's a shame we already did the Fandom night. Or, we did the Fan night, unless Revenge could be the done. To be fair, the next time I stream may end up being a fan night, but I don't know when the next time I'm going to be able to stream is. And the only reason for that ends up being I work tomorrow and Friday, and then Friday night after I get off work, I have to come home and get ready. So my girl and I, we're going to go to the drive-thru and we're going to go see the new Suicide Squad. So it may be sometime after Saturday, but like, your guess is as good as mine, man. Because like I said, I don't know. Wait, do I have a defender? No, I don't. Okay, Lost Heirloom I can't do because I need the neighbor pin. Honor Lost, I need a bombshell. Oh, I could do it. Hey, Ludia! Thank you! And you're gonna fucking ace it. Good shit. The witness I can't do. Run for fun I know I can't do. Neighbor. Alright, Emmett, you're up. Which means the one fight I'm gonna have fucking nobody. Alright, that's fine. That happens sometimes. Oh, actually, that's a good question. Anything new? I'm gonna say no. Nope, no new items, no new weapons, no new nothing. What up, Ronan? You know, I was half tempted to be like, hey, are you doing anything? And have you join me, but... yeah, I'm literally just fucking streaming because, let's save just to be on the safe side. Okay, no knuckles and no sharpshooting. I can do that easy. And yeah, that's actually what I was just telling Renato there, is I don't know when the next stream is going to be, because I know for a fact on Friday after I get off work, I'm coming home, and Hannah and I are going to, there we go, we're going to grab up all of our shit, and then we're going to end up going to the drive-in to go see Suicide Squad. That way then I could see that, and then Saturday I can go hang out with the guys and we can do whatever. So whether that be we go fucking hang out with the guys and just do fucking random bullshit. Giorno. I'm more comfortable that way. No, that's fine, man. I think, yeah, okay. Yeah, let's just do pierce through that way, then I can stay the fuck away from everybody. Nah. Okay. Yeah, I figured you'd be a dick. Yeah, it's all Bill shit. Listening to Bill's Garage Band, as per the usual. There's only like 2 things I ever listen to. The first usually ends up being Bill's Garage Band. The other is another local garage band. Or at least it was local towards our area. And then, there we go. And then after that, it's a bunch of like gaming music from OC Remix. Well, shit, I guess we're gonna have to do that then, aren't we? Okay, let's kill this archer. Yeah, I figured you guys would geek the mage. Let the world be shrouded in lovers. What the fuck, man? This is why we don't let you sing. I'ma do it. God damn. Go! Well, see, the problem is if I listen to anything other than random ass garage bands, and shit like that, I could literally get my stream taken down. And if my stream doesn't get taken down, I can still get into some fucking deep shit because the way that the music industry is right now, because it's all like Sony BMG and fucking Vimeo and all that other bullshit. Cunt. To see another day. Actually, you know what? Where is... Oh, fucking right here. Hey, wake the fuck up. That's fun. Thank you, Judge. Oh, well, that's some bullshit. Fucking hell. Well, it doesn't matter, to be fair. There we go. Alright, let's do pierce through. Get these two idiots. Come on. Come on. Oh, it's a 95, so yeah, it's whatever. There, let's see if we can't get rid of a couple people. Nope. Well, you're at least dead, that's all I'm worried about. Let's give this 2 more. Come on. Come on. There, that's fucking better. There. At least get your ass mostly dead. That's fine. That's fine. Alright, let's get these motherfuckers. No, that's actually a damn good album, so I understand that. I was about to say, you're really gonna try to charm confusion? Come on. Come on. Oh, that's why. It's because it's 33%. Okay, no, that's fine. All right, come on, bitch boy, do your worst.
We got a problem. Today, you can say anything you want. No, you can't. You can say bitch. You can say bastard.
Nah, nah.
You can say shit.
Nah,
You
nah.
can say ass. You can say goddamn.
No.
Whatever the hell you want. But there's one
God
word
damn it, Pete.
everybody has a damn
See, at least I can count
problem
on Ludia.
with. And I'm gonna say it as many damn times as
As I
I
fucking feel like. Now let's pick this shit up. Okay, 13. One more fight, and 3 more days. So. Okay. Yeah, that's definitely an unpopular opinion, but to be fair, at the end of the day, it's one of those things where it technically depends. There we go. On where you grew up at musically. Like, to be fair, there are no bands that actually suck, like in terms of actual bands. Now there's musicians that suck, there are songs that suck, but when it comes right down to it, there's no such thing as like a shitty band. At least not in my opinion. There we go. Let's do a fist fight with Clan Marble. No lightning and no stopping. That's fine. Actually, you know what? Nope, I'm gonna put you there. Nope. Well, you've only got lightning, so yeah, let's not. Mac at least has a couple things. What's the other skills you have? Oh, aim? Yeah, how about no? Let's do lunge. I mean, to be fair, I'm a fan of her personally. As a person, Billie Eilish, she's a good person. Like she's a very kind-hearted person. She's not one of those people who gains celebrity and becomes an asshole. That happens way more often than not. But in terms of her music, I only know of the one fucking song, and that's that "I'm a bad guy" bullshit. And while that song I am not a fucking fan of, and part of that is because it's overplayed. Um, Nighthawk. Yeah, let's do that. But I mean, I could kind of see where some people are coming from because normally they try to put Manson as like a god among men in terms of his intelligence and everything like that. But then we've all seen what the fuck happened with, the fucking The Walking Dead thing where he was on there being an asshole and everybody was like, "What the fuck? What the fuck is this shit?" So, and no, I don't either. I not so much refuse to, but I do my damnedest to not listen to the radio unless I have to. But to be fair, with smartphones being prevalent, I haven't had to in fucking forever. There, that's better. Decaying, slaying, decaying, slang. Is that the end of the world and it's coming for you? No? Well, you better get ready because it's coming soon. To be fair, I was never a fan of The Walking Dead. I knew it was a comic book, but I never gave enough of a fuck to actually, like, watch it. But... Well, okay, so there's a couple different things about that. While, yes, the main show is coming to an end, they've got, like, 4 or 5 different spin-offs that are currently running. Ooh, that should be just enough to kill him. Alright, let's do Nighthawk again. Alright, there we go. God damn it. Yeah, it's good enough. Okay.
Don't you listen to him? Where are you going? What are you doing? Turn the fuck around. Hey, look, he knows what he's talking about. I've already seen it. They come from the hills. They've got axes and just weapons beyond your wildest dreams. Demons from hell. Things you've never seen before. Things you can't believe. They
Yeah, I
come from
haven't
slave
either.
grounds. Bodies everywhere. Our cemeteries are just... You just don't understand. If you've seen it, you would know. You would understand what he's saying. We must fight, we must rise, and we must walk. It is time for a march that the human race cannot lose. But you all leave. You walk away anyway. You will not
Okay.
live. So I will go alone. I will go to the hills and I will fight them, because I will not live as their slave. I will die in battle.
Well, to be fair, that's essentially the comic books. The way that the comic books were written years ago, basically what ended up happening is they didn't know. It's set in a universe where they don't know what zombies are. Romero never made his fucking movie. So because Romero never made his movie, fucking Night of the Living Dead never happened. None of the zombie movies ever happened from Italy. Like, none of that shit. So nobody knows what a fucking zombie is. So that's why they're called walkers. That's why all the craziness that fucking happens the way it does, you know, shit like that. Okay, let's try fucking Travel Aid again.
Alright, now everybody's feeling fucking good.
I'm gonna send Watu because he's a higher fucking level.
I want to show that we had a little bit of skill too.
Cursed Bride. Let's take on that fight.
Everybody's gonna buy.
Ba-dum, ba-dum. Understandable. I keep forgetting that I need to watch like the last 2 episodes of Bad Batch. I've got 2 of them that have been sitting around I need to watch. Especially considering the fact that Bad Batch ends on Saturday, or not Saturday, but on Friday. Hey Pete, something you can fucking do. Thank you, my friend. Oh, I don't have it. Okay. Superman the animated series. Nice. Yeah, you say it's meh, but to be fair, I've been enjoying it. But yeah, if Stargirl and What If is up, then yeah, I'll probably have to watch that shit later since today's gonna be my only day off. Maybe for you, but at the same time, you're also somebody who likes Star Wars but bitches about how much you hate Star Wars. So I don't know how you can like Star Wars and watch it all the time, but hate something and still watch all of it. Like, that's something that, like, me and the guys have never understood. But most of that is from growing up. Like, and I don't mean, like, where you grew up at. I mean, literally, as you age, your mentality changes because you start gaining more and more experiences. So, like, with Bill being a parent, for example, he doesn't have nearly as much time as he fucking used to. So, because he doesn't have a whole lot of fucking time, he kind of has to do whatever the fuck he can. You know, so if he doesn't have, time from dealing with his daughter to be able to sit down and watch a fucking show, he's not going to sit down and watch the fucking show. You know what I mean? Fuck. Oh, yeah, I don't have fucking Doublecast yet. Yeah, let's do... You know what? No, let's fucking go in line. Whoop, no. Alright, you almost know counter. That's good. That's literally the only reason why I pulled you out of that. You almost know arrow. That's good. There we are. I did the exact same thing. I said I was never going to become a parent, and then I got with a girl who had a kid, and I enjoyed being around the kid more than I enjoyed being around her. My girl wants kids, and I'm perfectly fine with being a father. But like I said, I mean, being a parent, you don't have a lot of time to do a lot of the shit that you used to fucking do, like sit around and play games, or have fucking marathons of sitting around and watching every fucking Star Wars movie that there is, or watching all the Lord of the Rings extended cuts, including like the extended cut for like damn it, Hobbit. You know what I mean? You kind of have to like pick and choose what you can and can't do. So if there's something that you don't like, we've kind of realized if you don't like it, what the fuck is the point in paying attention to it and keeping up with it? You know what I mean? Comic books come and go. Story writers come and go. So if there's a comic book character that you like follow that character, but then if the stories start becoming shit, don't fucking waste your time with it. You know what I mean? Like, all you're doing is literally wasting your time, which could be done doing other shit. No petrification, no sabers, that's fine. Which these are rapiers, so yeah. And I should be okay. Oh, but I'm only allowed, 4 people. Well, I'm definitely bringing you. I may have to bring Emmett just out of fucking sheer necessity. Just because I need his ass to learn fucking counter. Understandable on that one, man. That always ends up being a pain in the ass to be like, okay, so what the fuck what do I do? Normally I recommend just streaming a game that you enjoy. Because if you start streaming shit that you don't fucking enjoy, then it just becomes a waste of time. Oh, that's why, it's because I went past them. Yeah, man, feel free. Yeah, I figured you would. Fucking white mage. See, that's kind of where you're wrong. Relationships are not a waste of time. You literally just have to find the right person. That's always the problem most people end up running into, is they don't find the correct person to be in a relationship with. Like, you find somebody, normally your first relationship, or at least first relationships, end up being with, like, basically good-looking people is the way that I normally put it. So, like, you go out of your way to find, like, the smoking hot babe, and that's all you want to do is go out on a date with the smoking hot babe. And to be fair, just because they're a smoking hot, you know, dude or girl or whatever you're into, you know, since that's kind of where your mind is, you're like, oh, I'm just gonna fucking do that. But when it comes to fuck right down to it, you should never go with fucking looks. Yeah, no, I just got it. There, geek the fucking mage, because you're pissing me off. No, that's fine. You can hit me all you want, motherfucker. No, no, go ahead. Keep running. Well, you can't fucking berserk when you're dead, bitch. Good luck. Good try. God damn it, man! You're never gonna fucking learn freeze blink. Oh yeah, you finally learned arrow. Good shit. Okay. Cura might be next, but the problem is I've got you set up with counter. So in order for you to learn Cura, I'm gonna have to keep your ass in the back. Or keep sending you on missions, that could work too. Fucking learn water. Why the fuck not? That'll probably be the best for now. Mission list. Gotta walk one more day. I just gotta fucking get there. And 2 more battles, okay. Well, I mean, relationships might not be right for you, but again, I started thinking the exact same shit after a while. I was like, I'm not finding anybody who's worth my fucking time or energy. Like, nobody really, you know, anybody that I want to date, like, they're not for me, you know what I mean? Like, okay, I'm gotta bring you. I have to bring you. Who else? You know what? Yeah, let's bring my red mage. Let's see if this counts against me. Yes, it does. Okay, so then we're going to lunge technique, Nighthawk. There we are. But yeah, like, I got myself to a point where I felt like anybody that I was trying to date wasn't going to be good. Either they weren't going to be good enough for me because they weren't hot enough, in quotes, or I ended up going the opposite direction of it, where the people I was trying to date, they didn't give a fuck about me, period. Like, my ex, literally, I came home one night, and I said, hey, how's it going? And she said, it's going okay. By the way, I don't think I love you anymore. Like, literally, nonchalant, matter of fact, just, I don't think I love you anymore. And we had almost made it a year together, and to me, that fucking hurt worse than anything the fuck else. Just simply from the standpoint of, we had been together for almost a fucking year. We had just gotten into a new apartment, and everything seemed like it was going swimmingly. But, like I said, shit happens sometimes. Lunch technique, Nighthawk. So, like I say, you have to find the right person. And it literally took me getting online and finding Hannah online before I realized, oh hey, I finally found the correct fucking person for me. You know, so sometimes you have to do that. Like, if you're doing what I was doing and literally spending your time in the exact same city, doing the exact same shit, not really going anywhere, not really doing anything, you're just, you know, looking at the same people all day, every day, like, no good comes from that. You literally have to sometimes just leave your town to find somebody who's worth a fuck. You know what I mean? Good. Change jobs. Go back to being a fucking thief. Or a ninja. I know throw, water, fire, earth. I think it was on wood? Hold on. Yeah. Fire, earth. No, I know fire, earth, and water. God damn it. Fire, earth, water. Okay, so yeah, so I need wood, then metal, then unspell. And hopefully by the time I get to fucking unspell, I'll have gotten the correct sword. So that way then I can fucking do, two-handed, essentially. Oh, no shit, I got a flamer out already. Good shit. Okay, well then let's go with the sleet real quick. Let's put on a flurry. And you know what? Let's fucking double up. Let's put on an ice shield. Did you learn it? No, you haven't learned it yet. Did you learn it? No, you're not even there. How about you? Nope, nothing. I just swapped you, so I know you're fine. That'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that would have been all 6, so okay. Help Luda. And god damn it, and what's sad is I just looked at this too. I'll leave him out for once. I just swapped you. You say that, but I did the exact same thing. Once again, mentally I was like, you know what? I'm better off being single. And then sure the fuck enough, it's like my depression started kicking in to a point where I was like, I need some form of company, essentially. Like, I was like, I need to be around people. I need fucking somebody there, like, you know, to be with. Because it's lonely being by your fucking self all day, every day. Like, that's essentially what you choose, is to be by yourself all the time, nobody around, nobody giving a fuck about you, nobody cares about you. They don't give a fuck if you live, die, or grow mushrooms in the crack of your ass. You're there, and that's fucking it. And it literally gets to that point where you're just like, yeah, no, I kind of need something the fuck else. Water is silence, so yeah, let's do that. Nope, we silence, motherfucker. But yeah, it's literally, that's one of the worst fucking feelings in the world, is fucking sitting there by your goddamn self. Nobody around who gives a shit about you. You're just there, and it's you. So, like I said, I mean, I'm not telling you, you know, change your mind as a guarantee or, you know, rethink everything. I'm just simply saying it's going to come down to it where one day you're going to be sitting there and you're going to be losing your mind because there's nobody around. I mean, literally nobody. Like, your friend will fucking leave, and not in a, like, they don't like you anymore. I just mean more in, like, a, they got other shit going on in their life, so they got to go do their own thing. And there we go. And it'll just be you. And you'll be like, oh, well, I can't hang out with David today because David's busy at work, or he's got, you know, a wife and a kids now, or he moved on and is going to college, or he's transferring for work because fucking he took a job, god damn it, the one fucking time. For fucking what? Law card. Oh, no Katanas. Son of a whore. Hold on, I'll finish up my point in a minute. There, it's not a Katana. Can't yell at me. Stupid game. Although, to be fair, stupid me for not paying attention. Go figure. No knuckles, no sharpshooting. Can do. Being autistic, wanting to be socially accepted screwed me. It's what got me depressed in the first place. I ended up hating myself. It took me years to learn not to give a crap about socially fitting in to get over depression. I mean, to be fair, you're not wrong. That's always one of the things that it takes a lot of people a long time to understand. Is that you don't need to fucking fit into society's bullshit in order to be happy. Like, that's really the big fucking thing, is what makes you happy. Do what makes you feel happy. But a lot of people, they just don't get that. Oh, that's right, heavy damage to dragons. Yeah, let's air render. Because this bitch fucking takes forever. Beat down. Thank God I'm fucking save scumming, otherwise this would suck. Because yeah, this bitch is a fucking nightmare to fight. No, that's fine. You can keep fucking slapping away at me all you fucking want, bitch. But yeah, I mean, like in terms of like your situation, that's kind of something completely different. So there we are. Like I said, that one you kind of have to take with like a bit of a grain of salt. But I'm 1000% serious with it, man. Like, you know, a girl that I worked with years back, she is now currently living in Oregon. They moved from here in Illinois down to Texas, and up until a couple of months ago, they were there in Texas. They just moved out to Oregon, and her boyfriend, fiance, whatever, he literally is autistic. You know what I mean? So I mean, Ooh, is that the correct sword? No, that's Last Breath for an Assassin. Fuck! And here I was thinking I'd got to it. Because unfortunately, sometimes these fucking swords, like the onion sword and that, they're strong as fuck. Oh, I forgot I got the victory sword. Ooh. Or, well, the victor sword. But yeah, some of these don't even give you any special abilities, which sucks. Ooh, I forgot I can Ultima. Ooh. Ooh, I think after I'm gonna swap your ass back. Oh, I don't have any. Okay, that's fine. Do not. Good. Um, but yeah, I mean, like I said, like, fucking, he's autistic and they're together. So I mean, like I said, you kind of have to find the right person is really the big thing. As I've been fucking saying, you know, that's all it fucking takes, man. So I mean, it's one of those things where you never give up, but at the same time, don't go looking for it. If you don't go looking for it, it'll eventually come to you. Something will happen where one day you'll be out, you know, hanging out, doing stuff, just, you know, you go to the store to fucking check out a comic book, whatever. You'll bump into somebody because you're not paying attention, they're not paying attention, and next thing you know, you hit it the fuck off. And bing, bang, boom, there you go. You know what I mean? And technically yes, and technically no. In terms of the Facebook thing, because you could be friends with somebody that you've never actually fucking met in real life. Um, but like I said, it's one of those things where, you know, never presume that you're friends. Always go with acquaintances first. You know, like you and I are acquainted. Like, am I gonna say we're bestest of friends? I mean, not really. And the only reason being is because we don't hang out. We don't really get too deep and personal. I mean, don't get me wrong, I get deep and personal on my channel as is. But you get my point. Like, we don't sit around and talk about life, and, you know, I never really go over certain things. Like, there are just simply certain things that I just do not talk about, period. Part of that is family stuff. And like I said, a lot of the family stuff simply comes down to a matter of, while I like my family and there are certain members of my family that, you know, I love and respect and appreciate, there are certain other family members that if somebody called and said that they fucking got ran over by a truck, you know, trying to cross the street to go to, you know, go to the mall or whatever, I'm not gonna be sad. Like, I'll be a little bit upset, be like, oh well, fuck, that sucks, you know, fucking ruined a perfectly good truck. But, and that one isn't a joke. There's like a family member where that literally would be my response. Like, I'd still go to the funeral to show support. I would still feel bad that they're not here. But I'm not going to go into the reason why I don't like them. Like, the guys know what the fuck the problem is. The guys know exactly what the hell is happening there. But, like I said, me and the guys were basically brothers. You know what I mean? Like, we've been hanging out for years and years and years and years and years. Like, Nick and Bill literally went to grade school and high school together. Grade school partially, high school was almost all 4 years, technically 5 years for Bill, if not 6. I can't remember. I know after a while, Bill literally got to the point where he aged out of high school. Like, they wouldn't let him stay because he was too old. Because a couple of the teachers had it in for him, so they purposely flunked him, even though he did everything that they fucking asked and more. But, yeah, like, I met Bill in freshman year, and that's because we rode the same fucking bus, and I literally sat behind him on the bus, and would watch him play games on his DS. You know what I mean? Um, and then one of our other friends came on, got on the bus and started talking with another kid who became our friend. Because he got on and he was reading like the strategy guide for like, I think it was like Raw versus SmackDown or something. Um, so the three of us started talking like wrestling, but then we also started talking video games, which is where Bill piped up. So like we'd all been hanging out since, like I said, fucking freshman year of high school. For like me and Bill. Jeremy and Bill had been friends for quite some time, and I think part of that is because one of Bill's girlfriends grew up like 2 doors down from our disembodied voice Jeremy. So they kind of hung out a little bit by proxy, and they would like talk and shit. Shane came onto the group because he started working with Bill and Nick when they were working down over at XPAC, I believe, which has since been closed down and, changed hands a couple times. The company kind of went under, but yeah, like they all worked together. So Shane started like hanging out with us maybe a little bit after high school, which would have been like 07-ish. And then Scott didn't come into the group until way later, because Nick and Scott used to hang out to play Dungeons and Dragons. Scott got pissed off because he'd set up like a huge campaign for them to play, but everybody wanted to do their own thing. But Scott wanted them to do things a certain way, but that's not the way Dungeons and Dragons works. The way D&D works is you set up the campaign, but you make contingencies that way then your players can do what the fuck ever. You know what I mean? Like, the only way that you're going to have a set path that has to be followed is if you've literally picked up, like, a beginner's guide to D&D type of thing. Like, one of the pre-made quests and shit. Because if you're running a pre-made quest, yeah, it's literally, you walk into town, you all meet up at the tavern, introduce your characters. Okay, now that your characters are introduced, you hear from a guy who stumbles in half dead. He says that there's like a big... I'm actually trying to read it over right now, man, so give me a couple minutes, Ronan. But yeah, there's like, he talks, there's like a giant dragon on the outskirts of town. It's trying to fucking destroy everything. We need heroes to go and save the world. And then you and your party have to go walk out to the edge of town and then fight the fucking dragon, and you either live or you die. You know what I mean? Like that type of shit. Or there's like a band of thieves that's in town and they're stealing everything, and the mayor of the town, finds you and your party, and they say, "Hey, you guys look like fine adventurers. I know you guys just met not but like 2 minutes ago, but if you guys would kindly take up the quest to, go out and, fight this bandit lord, go ahead." And then you're supposed to go into the cave and then fucking walk around and do that type of shit. Like, literally, I was almost, my first time playing D&D, I was almost put off by it. Because Nick, I can't remember if it was a friend of his or if it was a cousin or what, but there's this dude named Joe that he knew. And Joe was the one that was running the campaign. And everybody else, basically, they got to be like in session 0 before, letting me know, hey, we're playing D&D. And I was like, oh shit, let me in on that. I want to play. So everybody else was level 2 and I'm level 1. Because they had already done session 0, they had a whole bunch of fucking magical items and weapons and abilities and all sorts of shit. I'm literally a dude who ended up finding a fucking sword. No. My backstory was I was a knight. My family had been knights for generations. So I was like your stereotypical, like, yes, no, I must save the kingdom type of fucking douchebag. Just because I figured it would be the easiest to play since it was my first time playing D&D. So I ended up, there was a sword that had been in the family for generations, and it was essentially a sword of wind calling So, because it was a magical weapon, if I hit, I would deal normal damage plus a D4's worth of wind damage on top of it. Well, the first fucking thing that we did was there was a tournament where everybody fucking fought each other. Bill, being a monk, he found a ring of slow fall, and he took an ability that allowed him to jump 400 feet straight up into the air, and then he would, like, feather fall using the ability in the ring for the last 200. And even though he's technically not supposed to be able to have access to it until way later levels, they basically gave him a Hadoken, which is actually something that you get as a monk. You have the ability to wield spiritual energy and essentially do like a Kamehameha blast type of thing. So he had the Kabilha Bilha, but Bill, literally, the fight started and he jumped up in the fucking air, which left me and 2 other knights. One of the knights literally was level 2 with a tower shield, which means he had an AC of 18, or no, he had an AC of 20, which I wouldn't be able to roll unless I rolled a fucking nat 20, and he had what was referred to as a spring sword. So an artificer that they had rescued basically built him a sword where there was a button on it where he can hold up the sword, like up against the shield to steady it, hit a button, and the sword would extend out 10 feet, like 10 or 15 feet, and it would shoot out and pierce you and then come right the fuck back and lock into place. So I'm getting my ass whooped by that dude. Fucking, like I said, there's like another knight or a sorcerer or a fighter or some shit. I can't remember who else was there. But like, I'm trying to fight these dudes, and Bill's like up in the air like, I'm gonna wait to see who fucking wins. And they literally killed my character, essentially. I lied and said that they didn't, but they basically killed my character. I went down to like negative HP, and we're playing 3-5, which means if you're in negative HP, you're essentially dead. I'm glad they fixed that shit in 5th edition, but in 3.5, yeah, I was dead, and I literally almost ripped up my fucking character sheet and walked the fuck away. But the next thing that we ended up doing after that was we moved along to one of those like pre-made fucking stories, like a pre-made quest, which was a town had killed a bunch of a town was having a problem with spiders that were in a cave next to it, so they released a bunch of spider eaters into it. Well, the spiders realized what the fuck was happening almost immediately, and the queen sent out a bunch of her like babies to go out and essentially like take over the town. Well, all the spiders are up on webs and they're not coming down because Bill can shoot Hadokens, and this other dude's got a sword that lets him shoot up 20 fucking feet in the air where he can hit people. And we had a dwarven fighter, our buddy Richie had a dwarven fighter, where he could basically take the dwarf, grab a hold, like Bill would take him, grab a hold of him and throw him, and basically fastball special his ass. So they had an ability for him called Dwarven Pinball, where if he hit something, he would bounce off and go to the next enemy and fucking hit them. So they basically, like, Richie was able to hit, and if he hit, he got to deal his damage along with his strength modifier, which was ridiculous because Richie rolled super high on his strength, which is why he made a fighter. And then, so he would roll normal weapon damage for both of his weapons because he had an axe and a sword. He would roll those damages on top of fucking Bill's strength modifier and his strength modifier. So most things never fucking live to tell the tale. So here I am, supposed to be a frontline fighter that's supposed to be taking care of shit, and everybody else is just like, that's dead, that's dead, that's dead, that's dead, that's dead, that's dead, that's dead. And that, like, literally after 2 sessions, I was like, why the fuck do I even want to play this game? Like, I don't get a turn. When I do get a turn, I can't fucking hit anything. Like, because everybody else is either killing everything, or if they're not killing everything, they're basically fucking it up to a point where it's like the enemies are staying away and I can't do anything. So, like, what the fuck is the point? But eventually, I kept giving it more tries and more tries and more tries, and we stopped having Nick, DM and Monty Hall it. But yeah, like I said, like, shit like that just happens. You know what I mean? Like, you could literally set something up for a D&D campaign, and you're, like, whoever it is that you're running with for your crew, they could literally derail it. Like, I listen to the Unexpectables all the time, which is Takahata 101's D&D podcast, which he unfortunately is no longer a part of for the foreseeable future, but that's because he picked up a bunch of other shit that he's currently doing. So, since Taka's out, the rest of the gang are basically, they're still playing the game. So you got, like, Chris Zito, who helps Team 4-Star do editing and animations. You have Gaijin Goomba of Culture Shock fame. Edward Bosco, who's a voiceover actor who does pretty much every anime everything. As well as God damn it, Connor, Distortion Devil. He originally was Senile Snake, now he's Distortion Devil on YouTube. Oh yeah, I forgot they fucking did Dark World Bitch in reverse here. So this is one of Bill's songs, but it's played in reverse, which is why it's gonna sound weird. But yeah, no, like, they still fucking play, and there's been multiple times where Kurt's sister, Monty Glue, since she's the DM, they have everything set up to go one specific way, and they literally derail the entire fucking campaign, either by making jokes, or doing stupid shit, or the rolls don't go the way that you want it to. But Scott lost his shit over that. But then later on, when Nick started working at GameStop, he started hanging out with Scott again. And then he just brought Scott into the fold. So, I mean, like I said, we've all been together for, like, fucking years now. With Scott being, like, the last member of the group. So, like, when it comes down to it, like, we all know each other, we know what our strengths are, what our weaknesses are, everything along those lines, and I think I already took all the missions. Yeah, I did. Shit. Oh, that's right, because I still had to do this mission. Let's get that one started at the very least. No ice and no techniques. Shit. Thoughts on Snyder fans hating Suicide Squad for not alluding to previous films from the Snyderverse, as they put it. I mean, to be fair, I'm not sure. I'm literally gonna go see Suicide Squad on Friday. So, I'll literally be able to fucking drop my thoughts and opinions on that later. But, I mean, as it stands, like, WB has already stated everything Snyderverse is gone. It's no more. That's the reason why they fucking released the Snyder Cut. So because they released the Snyder Cut, that's the end of the Snyder universe. After that, everything else DC is this new fucking universe that they've decided is the correct way to do it. But yeah, let me look through this list real quick, Ronan. Alice. No, Alice is a good game. AVP. Arkham Trilogy. Good games. Battlefield. To be fair, you'll get quite a few first-person shooter idiots wanting you to play Battlefield, but the problem is if you do any online anything, you might get stream sniped, where people will literally find your fucking stream and then, yeah, no, it didn't. But yeah, they'll literally stream snipe you, which means that they're gonna show the fuck up to your stream to watch you play, so they can see where you're at and what you're doing and purposely keep killing you just to piss you off. BioShock is usually a good set. Borderlands 1, 2, and the pre-sequel are all good. 2, I would say, would be a good one, but the only reason for that is because if you do the one DLC, where the one, like, the little girl basically turns it into D&D, so you start getting like mimic chests. that's always funny for a good, like, jump scare. Like, the first time it happened, I'm like, alright, here's a chest that's full of shit. Okay, here's a chest full of shit. Okay, here's a chest full of shit. Hey, look, there haven't been any enemies for a little bit. Hey, here's this tower. There's a chest just sitting out here. Alright, no worries. So I just walk up, not thinking anything, and I go to open it, and all of a sudden a fucking set of teeth and a tongue come out, and I literally about shit my pants. I was like, what the fuck? But yeah, that one's always fun. Conquer Live and Reloaded is a good game. I love that game. Fallout 3 is always good. You just have to be careful because anything Fallout, whether it be 3 or New Vegas or 4, right, exactly. But yeah, anything Fallout, you might end up running into the copyright music issue. Gears of War is always good. Again, just try to avoid online, but stick to the story. Ghostbusters is a good game to stream. All the Halos are good. Like I said, just stick to story. Jurassic Park the game, I have no knowledge of that, so I would say skip it. Everybody's streaming Mass Effect, so I mean, technically you could get in on that. Mortal Kombat 9 and 10, maybe. I did stream Wolfenstein, but I think I did part 2, so I mean, that might be a good one, because I think that's 1. Battlefront 2, as well as Republic Commandos, again, be careful. But yeah, you could do those. War for Cybertron, no idea. Tekken, but that's just because I'm not a fan. Outer Worlds is good. Old Blood and New Order, New Colossus. Okay, yeah. Witcher 2 and 3 would be good for like long series type of games. Resident Evil 5 just sucks. So I would say fuck that. Jurassic Park as a point and click, maybe. I don't know. To be fair, I felt like nobody was watching me when I was doing, Fallout 2, well, Fallout 1 or Fallout 2, and those are essentially point and clicks, but they have an RPG element to it, so I don't know. Tomb Raider, yeah, you could definitely get some out of. Rare Replay, you could definitely get some good shit out of. Sonic Mania, depending on how you want to do it, maybe. Back to the Future, the game. You know what? To be fair, not too many people have played that, and I know it is just like a telltale point and click, but I mean, yeah. No, I mean, Resident Evil 5 sucks in general. The story is just fucking horrendously god-awful. Like, the game is okay, but the story is shite. Like, hardcore. Close to the Sun, I know nothing about. Doom 1, Doom 2, and 2016 Doom. Yeah, those would definitely be good games to play. Samurai Jack would definitely get you some length as well. Yeah, that Lego Indiana Jones game, as well as Scott Pilgrim. Yeah, those would definitely be good ones. The Shantae games, actually, there's a huge following for those, so I mean, yeah, you'd probably do good with that. Lara Croft and the Guardian of Light. I don't remember that one. I don't remember if that's the shitty one or not. I don't think it is, but I mean, yeah. Metal Slug 3 is always good. The Midway Arcade is a good game. Like I said, because you could pop in and out of shit. No, 6 sucks just simply from the standpoint of they tried to turn it into a major co-op game. I mean, then, yeah, that one's more personal preference. But no, 6, they purposely tried to make it a co-op game, and I'm sorry, no. Like, you literally play through fucking 6 mini-games. Or no, excuse me. You play through 4 mini-games worth of fucking stories. Like, they didn't have enough to make an entire game. So they said, okay, well, we've got this is an idea, this is an idea, this is an idea. Can we do something with it? So they said, okay, well, we'll turn those 3 ideas into their own sections of a game. We'll make it seem like they overlap for the story. And then we'll go ahead and we'll put Ada Wong in where she could be like the hard mission for after you've beaten, all the other 4. But it's just, it's obnoxious as shit. Let me just put it that one. So, like, it literally 6 was the one that made me fucking snap a disc in half and stomp on it. Just because of how fucking stupid it was. But anyway, Ori and the Blind Forest, I know nothing about. Indiana Jones would probably be a good one. And Breakdown, I know nothing about. But yeah, I would say out of all of your games, you definitely have quite a few that would end up being, like, damn good long-running series. Especially shit like Fallout and that. But like I said, you have to be careful because the music is going to be your big fucking failing. Yeah, both of those are techniques. There's no point in bringing you. Actually, I'll take you for Phantasm skill. I can't lunge technique, but I can still fucking magic. Emmett can do whatever the fuck he want to do because he's got nothing but skills. And what about you? You have monk techniques, but you do have prayer. You know what? Yeah, because you have water and arrow, so that'll definitely help. Alright. This will be the fucking team I bring. Because to be fair, half of their fucking team can't do shit either. Most of them have fucking techniques as well, so I think that's going to be my one upside to this fight. Go to jail, dickhead. Actually, you know what? Can't do nothing. Whoops, wrong one. Good. And you getting deep shit for that. Let's do a skill, shall we? How's about we... No. No. Yeah, let's do fire. How about a little fire scarecrow? Whoops. Wait there. Is it ice I'm not supposed to use or fire? I'll know in a second. It was ice. Okay, that's fine. Do fire. I mean, technically speaking, when it comes down to it, DC has always been good. In terms of their movies anyway, they've always been good about going out of their fucking way to make sure that... There we are. The movies are just general, you know, contained story type of thing. So in terms of ignoring any of the Snyderverse shit, that's completely up to them. At the end of the day, like it's not really my decision to make. Whether they're dumb for it or not, like I said, I'm not really gonna pick a side on that. Again, that's all a matter of personal preference. If you prefer the Snyder cuts, then yeah, you're going to be upset about it. But if you don't give a shit and you just watch the DC movies to be watching the DC movies, which is normally what I do, then there's no issue any fucking way. So, and since your ass is going to try to fucking kill me here... No, you're fine. Do that enough and you get to go to jail and I don't even have to worry about fucking killing you.
Simply grip it on either side and twist it off, separating where the spinal cord meets the skull. Remove the tongue and eyes, skin the head, and place it outside in a wire cage.
Kinda yes and kinda no.
The body down.
I mean, when it comes down to it, even if they are doing like the multiverse thing, it's not hypocritical to say that they're ignoring it. Because basically all that means is, okay, well, all the Snyder shit is done. You know what I mean? Like, they've done everything that they need to fucking do with it. They're good to go. You know what I mean? So they're just not going to use it for any of the like the upcoming movies or any of that type of shit. You know what I mean? So it's not so much hypocritical on their part with that. Basically all that ends up meaning at the end of the day is, now the Snyderverse exists. We're not going to use it as continuity for the movies going forward. We're going to get into our own bullshit. You know what I mean? And maybe now we'll see some new shit come out of DC. Good. Oh boy. Do I have a... Yes, I do have an ice. Okay. Yes, I would like to get rid of that. Damn it! I didn't fucking want you. Find a fucking lead. Jesus Christ, man. Do I have an ice? Uh-oh. I got a lightning. That'll work, because those are usually only 1s and 2s. No. Card keeper trade. Ooh. Okay. Get rid of that. Let's make sure we have a fucking hard save here instead of a quick save. Okay, now then, let's go to clan. Let me check my law cards. Aha! I called it. Okay. Understandable. Well, again, that's all a matter of fucking personal preference, man. I haven't seen either one, nor do I care to. And it's nothing against them. I just, after everything that fucking happened, where Snyder fucked up everything when it came down to Batman v Superman, like, the fact that he fucking destroyed, like, everything when it came to, like, Aquaman. Like, because Aquaman was a good fucking movie, don't misunderstand me. I'm talking, like, continuity-wise. He, like, ruined fucking Aquaman's powers and all of his abilities. Just so that way then he could do whatever the fuck he wanted to do with it. Like, it just became one of those things where I didn't give enough of a fuck to even fucking worry about it. You know what I mean? So, it kind of became its own thing in a way for me. Oh, thank God. Okay, so let's see. Hold on. Prominence, Tempest, Freeze Blink, Soil Evidence. Yeah, that's good. Sorry, I'm just trying to make sure everybody's caught up with where they fucking need to be. Oh yeah, you. Equipped items. You don't have anything. Cool. Get the fuck out of my clan, because I didn't want you. Didn't want you in my clan to fucking begin with. I already have enough fucking people at 12. Basically, the way that this works is I normally keep about a 12-man team going. That way, then the weaker people I could send out on missions. Well, okay, the stronger people I could take with me to go do shit, and then the weaker people, once I start running out of people, I can try to power level them, because I'm going up against, like, people who are level 15 and 20 and shit when they're only, like, level 4 and 5. Arkham Justice League and Snyder Cut, he has none. That's kind of exactly my point there. Which one of the games on my list would you want to co-commentate on? I mean, I can do... Fuck, I could do a lot of them. AVP I can, Arkham I can, BioShock I can, Borderlands 1 and 2 I can. I never played pre-sequel, so I would be seeing a lot of shit for the first time. Live and Reloaded I can, Fallout for 3, New Vegas 4 I can. Gears, it's been a while since I played them. I kind of remember the story, but not all the way. Ghostbusters I definitely can. Halo I kind of can. Because I know I have the original. I've played the original. I played 2. I played 3, and I played 4. I think I played ODST. Yeah, so Reach is the only one that I haven't played, I believe, or maybe I did. I don't remember. But at the same time, I haven't played them in so long that I only know the bare bones basics. Mass Effect, I probably can for like 1 and 2. I never played 3 or Andromeda. Medal of Honor, I can't. Mega Man, I definitely can. Because 1 and 2 are hands down my favorites. I like 3, it's not as good. I believe 4 is where the slide gets introduced, and then 5 is the charge shot, because you got the slide before you got the charge shot, which I always thought was weird, because I always remember that you had to charge before you had the slide. But yeah, I could definitely do that one. Mortal Kombat 9 and 10 I know nothing of. Wolfenstein, maybe. The Star Wars games, Transformers, Tekken, Outer Worlds, I wouldn't be able to on any of those. Wolfenstein for Old Blood, New Order, and New Colossus. I mean, New Colossus I could talk days and days and days for, because you saw me stream it, but most of the others I never really played. Witcher 2 and 3 I never played. 5 I could definitely talk a lot about, and especially other games. Tomb Raider not so much. Rare Replay, depends on the game. Sonic Mania I play the fuck out of. Back to the Future I don't really know much about, but I would definitely be down for it. Close to the Sun not so much. Doom the original 2 and 2016 I could talk at ends for. Samurai Jack, Scott Pilgrim, not so much. Lego Indiana Jones, I mean, I've seen all the movies, so I mean, I probably could. Shantae, kind of hit or miss. The only Shantae game I ever played, I think, was Risky's Revenge, because it was on the 3DS, and that was it. So I know a little bit of the story, but not too much. Lara Croft and the Guardian of Light, not so much. Lego Batman, only because I know the Batman universe, so I mean, I might be able to. Metal Slug 3, I played a little bit, but I know Metal Slug in general. Midway Arcade, depends on the game. Ori and the Blind Forest and Breakdown, not so much. And then Indiana Jones and the Emperor's Tomb, I know nothing about, but I know Indiana Jones, so I mean, I might be able to talk. Rumors, air cut of Suicide Squad to be released on HBO Max. If true, it will be better than the extended cut. Now, for that air cut, is that for the new movie? Or is that for the original movie where everybody freaked out about Jared Leto Joker? Because while I will admit, Jared Leto Joker, I understand why people fucking lost their minds over. But after watching that movie over the last couple of weeks, I think it was about 2 weeks ago. It was sometime within the last 2 weeks, I know that. But I mean, after watching it, I gotta say it's not a terrible movie, but I see why people complained about it. That the Discovery merger prevented the cut to... Okay. Again, I know nothing about that, so... but yeah, I mean, in terms of everything else, though, Ronan, I mean, yeah, we could... anything you feel like you want me in on, I would definitely be willing to help if I've got the time, but... Of the 2016 version. Okay, well, like I said, if it explains why it feels like it was 2 movies cut into one, other than the fact that, oh, that's right, it's because it originally was supposed to be, like, one different movie, and then before releasing it, somebody watched it and said, you know what, we need to punch this up. So they went back in and filmed a whole bunch of other bullshit and added it to the fucking movie to make it more humorous or, you know, like, give it more levity. You know, or of course to remove shit so that way then it, you know, it could get the PG-13 rating that they wanted. Even though Birds of Prey and the new Suicide Squad movie are supposed to be R-rated. Like, hard R. So, like, Birds of Prey, when I watched that with Hannah, damn good movie. Like, damn good. But because Suicide Squad, everybody's like, oh my god, Jared Leto Joker! Even though he's not in Birds of Prey, they're still like, oh my god, but Jared Leto Joker might show up. Oh my god. He doesn't. Spoiler alert. Jared Leto Joker is mentioned, but he doesn't show the fuck up in the movie. It's literally Birds of Prey. It's an all-female team. You only get like 2 or 3 male leads in the entire fucking movie. And the fact that one is Victor Zsasz and the other is Black Mask, kinda can't go wrong there. Especially Black Mask as played by everybody's favorite Star Wars character of Obi-Wan Kenobi. Because Ewan McGregor, mwah, just mwah, perfect. Perfect for Black Mask. So, I mean, that's my 2 cents on it, but yeah, like, alright, well, I'm gonna say, in terms of this, because I know I gotta go up to Jagged Dorsia in order to continue the story. I'm literally just running random bullshit fucking missions for right now to try to even them out. And, okay, how is Cassandra Cain ruined? Like, because I know she's supposed to be, like, Batwoman or Batgirl or something later on. But, like, how was she ruined? Because technically speaking, that's one of the things that Batman does, is he finds kids who, like, steal, or fucking family tragedy, or, you know, other shit like that. Like, look at Jason Todd. Like, Jason Todd literally was just a fucking common street urchin, and Batman picked him up one night because fucking Todd fucking pickpocketed his ass, and said, kid, you've got good enough skill if you could pickpocket me and I don't fucking notice it. Fucking you come be Robin. Now, to be fair, bad idea because Joker fucking bloodied his ass. But, you know what I mean? And then, of course, like, fucking Tim Drake. You know what I mean? So, I mean, really, I don't see how they fucked up Cassandra Cain. But to be fair, like I said, I don't know too much about her. So, she's just some random pickpocket girl. She can't even fight in the film. Well, yeah, that's because in the film, she's literally only supposed to be like fucking 14 years old. Cassandra Cain, when she gets fucking turned into Batgirl, I believe she's like 20 or some shit? I don't know. Hold on. Let me go to the Google. Google. Okay, Cassandra Kane. Because, yeah, I was looking her up when we were watching Birds of Prey, because I was like, I know that name fucking sounds familiar. There we go. Okay. There we are. Partnerships with Batman, Harley Quinn, Barbara Gordon, Tim Drake, Duke Thompson, the spoiler, Harper Row. Abilities, highly skilled martial artist and hand-to-hand combatant, which normally comes with, you know, fucking pickpocketing. Ability to read body language and anticipate opponents' movements. Okay. Origin story presents her as the daughter of assassins David Kane and Lady Shiva. Deprived of speech and human contact during her childhood as conditioning to become the world's greatest assassin. So basically Damien. Okay. Now, to be fair, this is her origin. So, that would have been back in, like, 08 or some shit, I think it was. No, back in 99. Yeah, back in 1999 was the first appearance of Cassandra Cain in Batman number 567. As Batgirl, it was Batman Legends of the Dark Knight, also in 99, but that was in number 120. When she became Katsumi, it was in Justice League Elite number 1 in 04. As Black Cat, it was Batman Inc. number 6 in 2011. And as Orphan, it was Batman and Robin Eternal numbers 26 in 2016. So again, depending on when the fuck you picked up the book, like I said, you could technically be looking at a couple different versions of this girl. Let's see. Cassandra was the first Batgirl to star in her own ongoing Batgirl comic book. She replaced Stephanie Brown in 09. Returned in late... Oh, no, she was replaced by Stephanie in 09. She returned in late 2010. Perfect bodyguard for Ra's al Ghul. So yeah, I mean, to be fair, the only thing that I could see is, yeah, they didn't get her backstory correct. But to be fair, they could technically be skipping fucking Jason Todd, and they basically turned her into Jason Todd. Because if memory serves, like I said, Jason Todd was essentially a smart-ass pickpocket, and if they don't put Jason Todd in the fucking DCEU, then we don't get to have fucking Jared Leto Joker fucking beat him upside the head with a fucking crowbar and blow him up. Now, that also means we don't get Red Hood, but you really think Red Hood is going to be something that the average fucking moviegoer is gonna fucking, like, lose their shit over? Like, do you honestly think that they're gonna be like, oh, hey, this kid, yeah, no, that's, why is he, oh god, no, why did they just kill that kid? Oh my god, why is that kid dead? You know what I mean? And yeah, Titans is covering Red Hood, but like I said, I don't know if Titans counts as fucking Snyderverse or not, and since they're not using Snyderverse, now they're going with the new shit. You know what I mean? So, like I said, I think it's a matter of, in terms of the movies, they're just simply, you know, trying to do their own fucking thing and get away from, like, some of the tropes. Or worse yet, setting up characters that are either destined for failure that you're not going to root for, or ending up with, like, shitty fucking, you know, anti-hero characters that people will start to fucking root for, but then eventually they get fucking tired of them. Because we've had too many goddamn anti-heroes. Fucking Wolverine was technically an anti-hero. Deadpool is an anti-hero. Fucking Venom is an anti-hero. Like, the Crow is an anti-hero. Fucking, God damn it, I can picture him. Daredevil is an anti-hero. Like, do you see my point? There's like so many of them. Oh god, fucking Johnny Blaze is a goddamn anti-hero. Like, there's so many fucking anti-heroes because that's what everybody wants is, I'm dark and brooding, from the fucking 90s and early 2000s, because that's what these stupid fucking studios think is what's gonna goddamn sell. Then you present actual real fucking heroes when it comes to fucking the Marvel universe with fucking Captain America, who's your stereotypical bright shiny hero, and people are like, this ain't gonna be nothing, it's all a bunch of fucking child shit. And it fucking did gangbusters, and they're like, wait a minute. You get Tony Stark, in which the only reason why Tony Stark does fucking gangbusters is because they didn't turn him into a fucking alcoholic, but that's partially because of RDJ. But you get Tony Stark, who's a bigoted fucking racist and a fucking alcoholic, but instead of going that route with him, they kind of clean him up and turn him into a little bit more of like a snarky goody two-shoes. And it fucking works. Like, you even get fucking D-rank heroes like fucking Hawkeye. And people are like, oh shit, Hawkeye's kind of cool. He doesn't really do much, but he's kind of cool. Like, then you look at fucking DC. What does DC have? DC has, I'm dark and brooding, I'm Batman. And then you get, I'm dark and brooding, I'm Aquaman. And then you get, well, I'm not really brooding, but I'm dark. Hi, my name's Diana, I'm Wonder Woman. And then you get Superman, who's, well, I'm not really brooding, but I'm kind of dark right now because that seems to be what they think everybody wants. My costume is way darker than it should be. My movies are way fucking darker than they should be in terms of the actual lighting. I'm always fighting, you know, not when the sun's out and doing shit, but, you know, everything's always like a nighttime fucking fight in the rain because, you know, where DC still lives in the fucking 90s. You know what I mean? So it's just simply, it's one of those fucking things where they did way too much dark and brooding because that's what Batman is and Batman fucking sells. But I think part of that as well is Christopher Reeve was a fucking thing. Like, because Christopher Reeve was a man who existed and literally was fucking Superman, and everybody was like, holy shit, that's fucking Superman. Nobody else has been able to fucking compare. So anytime you put anybody else in the suit, it doesn't work. And it's hard to tell if that's fucking Dick Donner, because fucking Richard Donner, holy shit, he's made so many goddamn good fucking movies in his lifetime. Well, he made so many good movies in his fucking lifetime. But like, a lot of them are tried and true classics that still hold up to this day, like fucking Scrooged. Scrooged has fucking absolutely nothing to do with anything superhero, but it's still a motherfucking classic, and it's hard to tell if it's because it's fucking Bill Murray doing what he does, if it's because they got a good ensemble cast with fucking, like, you know, Bobcat Goldthwait, and, you know, like all these other fucking people. It's hard to tell if it's just fucking Dick himself, like if he just knew what needed to be shot, what didn't need to be shot, or if that's what the fucking problem is because most fucking cinematographers nowadays, they don't remember what it's like to sit with a fucking can of film. Like a literal can of film. That's all you got. You have so much film. You can only shoot so many fucking things. If you go out of your fucking way to film something, it had better be the best goddamn something that you fucking film, because you're literally wasting money by shooting bullshit. But now, because everything is fucking digital, it's fucking great because you could shoot as much as you want, and if it sucks, you just erase the memory card and do it again. You know what I mean? So I feel like that's added to some of the mediocrity that comes from fucking films and television anymore, is because it's digital film. There's no actual film in the fucking camera. They put in a new SD card, and then they film, and then at the end of the day, if they didn't get the shot, they just wipe the card, and then they do it again. They do it again tomorrow. Fucking, we'll try again tomorrow, guys. Sorry. So, I feel like now it's harder for fucking studios to find people who have that eye where they know, look, here's my vision. Here's exactly how I want it to look. This is exactly how it needs to be. We need to make sure that we hit this, and this. And if we don't hit this, and this, then the movie's gonna fucking tank. And they literally have that ability to fucking walk into the fucking studio and go, Warner Brothers, hi, let me talk to the execs. No, I'm the director on that movie that they just spent like $20 million on. Yeah, no, I need to talk. I need to talk to one of the higher-ups. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll wait. 20 hours later. Hey, yeah. No, so it's me again. Yeah, I needed to talk to you about this shit. Hold on, let me turn the music either off or, yeah, let me just pause it at least. But yeah, it's, you know what I mean? Like, they can't just call the fucking studio head and be like, hey, this shit ain't fucking working, we need more film. Now the studio goes, here's 4 SD cards, figure it the fuck out. Back in the day, if you didn't get the film correct, you literally had to call, hey man, I need another thing of film. Yeah, I know film costs $20,000 for a can of raw film. Yeah, I got it. No, I know. We'll make sure that we get it right, so that way then fucking everybody and their brother fucking sees this movie. Yep, don't you fucking worry about it. But nowadays, you don't have to worry about that. Like, I feel like Kevin Smith is one of the last few directors, and part of that is from Clerks, where he had to put up his own money, and he actually used a fucking, like, Super 8 camera. Well, no, I take that back. Technically speaking, because they did that with Hateful Eight, it was one of the last ones that was shot on actual fucking film, and then converted to the digital so they could get it out in movie theaters. But when it comes down to it, Tarantino isn't really breaking new ground, with that type of shit. But I understand why he did it. It's simply to kind of preserve the medium and be like, look, this is going to be the last one. Fucking see how much crisper and clearer this fucking looks than any other fucking movie out there because it's actually shot on real film. It's like people who are actually hardcore into music, they know the best audio that you're going to ever fucking hear is clear, uncompressed audio. The only way to get clear, uncompressed audio is to literally have a face-to-face conversation with the person nowadays. That's it. Like, yeah, there's a million and one fucking tricks that allow you to make it seem that it's clear, crisp, uncompressed audio with like a fucking computer or recording equipment. But at the end of the day, because you still are using either a computer or audio equipment to fucking make your audio file, unless you've got like fucking 2 terabits worth of fucking storage for like an hour-long conversation like we do on like the Sentai Review or any of that shit, like an actual clear, crisp, fucking non-compressed audio file, you have to have like hardcore fucking, microphones that cost like thousands of dollars, like studio grade recording equipment that will not compress the audio. You have to record it in a fashion that doesn't compress the audio. I don't think I have it on this computer, so I wouldn't be able to fucking check. Yeah, I don't, because normally what we use is fucking Vegas, and Vegas for rendering audio and video. I think it does have a crystal clear option, but the file literally comes out 20 times bigger than it would if you were to use compressed audio, which means instead of like a fucking, I believe, a normal Sentai Review episode when I go to post it, I believe normally ends up coming in at like, I don't know, maybe like 100 megs or some shit. I don't know. Hold on, let me see. Shit, no, that's right. I'm fucking still on the wrong computer. So, let me go. There's Podkicker. Downloads. Where's the Sentai Review? There we go. Okay, episode. Okay, here we go. So here's one of the longer ones. Episode 217, Lost Galaxy Episode 2 review. That's at 58 megabytes, and that was almost a 2-hour long fucking conversation. So that's an almost 2-hour long fucking conversation. It ended up being 58 megabytes after it had been compressed. Now, to be fair, because of the way that we record everything and the way that we have it set up, it still comes through as clear audio. There's not really a bunch of crackling or popping. You know what I mean? So it's clear audio. It's not crystal clear, but it's clear audio. But it's still fucking compressed, and you could tell that it's been compressed. It's like the people who say that vinyl sounds way better than if you fucking listen to something on CD. Kinda yes and kinda no. The reason being is because CDs, you get that audio compression because it's an MP3 that's literally being squeezed down to fit onto a disc. Whereas with vinyl, all they're doing is they're basically taking the clear audio and then they're compressing it using the microphones and the PA system and everything like that in order to actually cut a groove into the record in order to actually allow the audio to come out that way. But at the same time, it still doesn't actually sound any warmer or any clearer. Literally, I could get crystal clear warmth if I have the right type of speakers. Like, that's literally where the problem comes in. If you feel like CDs sound like shit, it's what you're listening to them on. If you've got on a fucking set of AirPods and you're listening to it on your little iPhone, yeah, it's gonna sound fucking garbage when you fucking, listen to it through an actual fucking home entertainment system where you've got like 4 or 5 fucking speakers, a good subwoofer. Like, I can listen to something on my headphones right now. I've got like cheap Chinese fucking, I can't think of the fucking name of them right now, but I've got like this fucking like Chinese AirPod essentially equivalent. Let me see if I can't find it in my settings. Where's my Bluetooth? Bluetooth, there we go. The TOZO T6 earbuds is what I have. So let me pull that up here. Okay. Okay, so it's essentially fucking these, only I have the white version of it. So these motherfuckers right here, they've got like a touch technology built in where if you tap it once, it'll play and pause. If you double tap it, it'll skip. You can hold down on it and it'll raise volume, lower volume. Or if you hold it long enough, it'll turn them the fuck off. So it's literally this pair right here, the exact ones that I have. They're in my ear right now. At least the right one is, for when I was checking audio levels earlier. Like I said, these literally are like 60 fucking bucks. You know what I mean? Like there's fucking nothing to them. Absolutely nothing to them. If I listen to music through them, it sounds okay. If I go out and I turn on my radio, which actually has 2 fucking speakers to it, or I turn on my sound bar, because my sound bar is a surround sound system sound bar that's actually connected to my computer monitors. If I turned it on and listened to music, it's going to sound 1,000 times fucking different than me listening to the exact same song through my fucking headphones. At the same time, an actual set of canned headphones, so literally like 2 of the big fucking speakers, like the Turtle Beach headset I'm wearing right now, if you get like an actual like Boys system fucking headset, which usually costs a couple $1,000, that's going to be your best bet to listen to good audio on your fucking phone or off of your television or anything along those lines. Why? Because they understand that good audio comes from good fucking speakers. So the same people that say, if you listen to an album on vinyl, it sounds way warmer and way better than anything else, that's a fucking lie. It's a falsity. It's something that's ingrained into your head where you think it's fucking better than it actually is. When really, if you have a good fucking high fidelity system at home, like I said, about 4 fucking speakers and one subwoofer, 1 or 2 subwoofers, and you know the correct settings to put everything on, especially with if you've got like a manual adjusted EQ or even a digital EQ, but that you can still fucking manually adjust. If you got your equalizer set correctly, holy sheep shit is your fucking system, like your music and everything, gonna sound fucking amazing. That's the reason why it is that a lot of people, like especially boomers, who grew up having to have like good high quality fucking stereo systems and that, or at least they had good high quality fucking stereo systems, they say music nowadays sucks. Yeah, music nowadays sucks. Why? Because you're listening to compressed audio. So basically, they took the audio, they compressed it down so that way then it'd be a smaller file, so they could put it on a compact disc and ship it the fuck out. Nowadays, you don't even have that. You literally compress the fucking audio so you could send it to fucking Apple and put it on iTunes, and then turn around and fucking put it on YouTube so you can listen to it on YouTube and YouTube Music if you pay for YouTube Premium. You send it to Spotify so you can listen to it on Spotify. They play the shit on fucking iHeartRadio. They literally just make a fucking playlist just like they do on Spotify of just random shit. Here you go. And it's because it's all fucking digital. But even if you buy the fucking digital through like fucking Google Music or fucking Apple Music or whatever fucking music player that you have, even if it's digital, if you have the right stereo setup, it's going to sound as good, if not better, than the old fucking days of records. The only popular modern music. Wait, the only popular modern music sucks, but that's subjective. No, you're absolutely right. It is hands down subjective on that. Because again, as a metal fan myself, fucking boy bands and all that other shit sounds like fucking absolute garbage trash to me. Why? Because it's over fucking produced and there's no soul to it. There's no actual soul of humanity when it comes down to like most pop music, and that's because it's literally produced as quickly and as cheaply as humanly possible to get as many motherfuckers listening to it so they can get as many fucking sales as they can on the album, the EP, or any of that other fucking shit. Like, they just want you to buy the fucking song and listen to the fucking song. That's it. That's all the fuck they want. They want you to buy the song, listen to the song, and that's it. Fucking give me money. But thanks to the rise of YouTube, I can literally sit down and listen to some shit like fucking epic rap battles of history and fucking laugh my ass off at that, as well as get good fucking hardcore rap music out of it. And like I said, I'm a fucking metalhead and enjoy it way fucking better than the stupid shit that they play on the radio that is literally meant for you to go out and buy the fucking song and give me money now. And that is the fucking state that we live in with fucking music pop culture. But again, I've streamed for 2 hours. I've drank almost a half a gallon of tea. I need to piss. I need to shit. I need to get me some lunch because I haven't eaten anything yet today other than like a couple beef jerky Slim Jim things. And I think I had a Kit Kat. Yeah, I did. I had a Kit Kat. Oh, no, that's right. I made a McFatty Melt, which is where you take Reese cups and you put them in between a Kit Kat, because the Kit Kat's 4 bars, so you split it in half, and then you put the Reese cups on top of one of the Kit Kats, and then you put the other one on top and eat it that way. So I had a McFatty Melt, and I had a couple fucking Slim Jims, essentially. So I'm going to get the fuck up off here. I'm going to go eat me some food. I'm going to watch the last 2 episodes of Bad Batch I need to watch before the actual finale on Friday. And if what you said earlier is right, Chris, I need to go ahead and check out that What If. And then what was the other one you said was already out? It was What If and God damn it. No, it was before that. It was after that. Stargirl, I believe. So yeah, I need to go double check all that shit, see what it's like, see what's up with it, and then go from there. But I will definitely catch you guys later. Anybody, as always, anybody who came and hung out, whether it was Chris Ronan, Renato, which I know he told me to call him something else right there, Gornio. I know you hopped in for a hot second there at the end mark. Like I said, any of you guys who came in and checked me out, I appreciate you. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and the bell, only because, like I said, I don't even know when I'm streaming. And if you do that, YouTube will at least attempt to let you know when I'm doing shit. But like I said, I'm going to fuck off for now. And the next stream I do will be sometime after Saturday. I can guarantee that. And it's going to be a fan night. So if you're not subscribed to the Discord channel, definitely do so. It should be Fandom with Reploid Bill. I don't know if, that's the Discord, is the Fandom with Reploid Bill Discord. That's where everybody's, hangs out in. And like I said, I'll be on that fucking hanging out. So definitely join there. And we'll do a fan night next time. But for me, for right now, I'm out, and I'll catch you guys later.